Dear students, on December 7th, we provided our students with an educational insight into Ceat Ltd. Here are some of the key fundamental points that form the basis of our discussion on Ceat Ltd. Following this fundamental analysis, we dwelled into the charts to provide our educational perspective on the stock's demand zones. Subsequently, the stock exhibited impressive performance, witnessing a significant uptrend of 28%. Now, let's revisit a few highlights from our fundamental discussion, followed by a glimpse into the chart analysis. Ceat Ltd reported robust numbers in Q2 FY24 with a 7% year-on-year growth in volume attributed to strong auto sales and robust replacement demand. EBITDA performance surpassed estimates, driven by a decline in raw material prices, particularly rubber, and a favorable product mix. Significant reduction in debt is anticipated, further enhancing cash flows and facilitating capital expenditure. Despite price hikes, Ceat Ltd's products remain competitively priced compared to peers. Anticipated rural growth is expected to bolster auto sales, with SUVs already demonstrating improvement. Profit growth over the next 2 years is forecasted to be substantial, with margins projected to increase from 8% to 13%. ROE is expected to improve as debt to equity ratio declines and working capital cycle stables. The stock is currently valued at 14 times price to earnings ratio on FY24 estimated numbers, providing a comfortable valuation to competitors. Now, shifting our focus to the charts.
3, I'm going to touch upon the stock that we are going to discuss today, that is Siemens. ये 3 चीज मैं यहाँ पे अब start करने वाला हूँ. Let me start on with the first one, that is Ceat. Okay, now this is my Ceat chart. And let me start on with this particular thing over here on the application of the Bollinger Bands. So friends, tell me everyone. 2, 3. Tell me everyone, how do you sense this on the quarterly charts for Ceat Ltd quarterly charts? How do you sense this? What's your observation right now on the quarterly charts? What is it? हाँ जी बताइए. It's certainly not as a breakout. How can you say it's a breakout? You can only have a breakout when you trade above the previous highs. So yeah, overstretch is the correct answer, but how do you say this is a breakout? Breakout तो हुआ नहीं है, correct? Yeah, but quarterly charts पे अगर आप देखो कोई चीज को तो शायद ये extended है, मगर ये चीज को आप ध्यान में रखना है आपको, especially this market has taught us. Just because the stock is touching the top end of the Bollinger Band, that does not mean it's not going to further go up. It can go up. Of course, you know it, I know it, it can go up. And the market has proved us over and over again. However, if I see this on the monthly chart, picture changes. You know what? 4 months back or 5 months back, a caveat was being triggered. Gave me some signs of concern. However, this demand zone seems that I'm been respecting over it, which means after a caveat is being triggered, I need some time to calm down. Maybe some few more candles to calm down or check valuations per se. If it is very good, yeah, the valuations look good to me. There's no problem for this particular stock. In fact, what is happening is this demand zone looks to work right now. Okay, ऐसा लग रहा है. If I check the weekly one, you know what? Weekly also there's a good demand zone. Monthly also there's a good demand zone. If I check the volume, this volume is crazy. Very, very crazy volume on this pending order demand zone. Look at the volume. Huge spike, amazing spike. Okay, on this demand zone, which means there was some pending orders still left for this particular demand zone. Which means अगर प्राइस यहां से रिवर्स होता है, ये सारे अनफिल्ड ऑर्डर्स उनके फेल हो जाएंगे. That's what the volume is trying to tell me right now. Which means, let me check if the weekly works. Yeah, the weekly is working right now. The monthly seems to be working right now. And frankly speaking, I don't have any obstruction left anymore on the weekly charts. If this takes a U-turn, I think the next best target should be somewhat nearby my lifetime highs, easily lifetime highs. And then I will compare my peers. some of my relative peers. If they are breaking lifetime highs, then Ceat should be following their footsteps. But it looks like that with that monthly is working, surely weekly is working, और ऐसा लग रहा है 20 सिंपल मूविंग एवरेज के ऊपर इसकी क्लोजिंग हो सकती है कल तक till tomorrow, because tomorrow is Friday and of course the candle would be completed. But it looks very bullish to me. Of course, there's no pressure signs right now. I've opened it in the XLTs also. Of course, we've opened short-term PA picks also. So this looks a pretty good potential for me to touch the new highs. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Okay. So let's see this on the daily charts also. So this pattern looks very attractive to me. All the sell pending orders seems to have negated, I probably feel. Sideways movement, accumulation movement, and when this starts to go up, another upside is on the cards. So it's a good pattern, obviously, and partial buys have already been taken at 2250, 2240 levels already away. So fingers crossed. Let's see where it goes. So how do I sense that we are on the right track? I compared this with, let's say, Apollo Tire, and look, this is the same pattern for Apollo Tires, friends. Do you agree with me? Apollo Tires were also having a same pattern, just like your. Let me open up another chart. Just hold on, please. अगर मिस भी हो गया है तो सीएट जैसे स्टॉक में 20-30 रुपए ज्यादा फर्क पड़ता नहीं है, फ्रेंकली स्पीकिंग. Okay, you can manage it. Not a problem. Hold on up. Just let me complete this, please. Chart linking none. On my right hand side, this should be Apollo Tire. Perfect. And on the left hand side, I need to go for Ceat. So, do you agree with me? I have actually witnessed almost identical formation for Ceat versus Apollo Tires. Yes or no, everyone? Correct or not, correct? Okay, मैं दोनों को मार्क कर देता हूं for better clarity. So what we are trying to understand is this. This has already stayed fast. This has rocketed up. Meanwhile, this person is also showing me same signs, similar signs. It's just a matter of time. I need to be patient. But if you see this, it started to move out, which means this has huge potential, just like how I have compared Nifty and Bank Nifty 10 days back. And I told you Bank Nifty has 2000 points potential, 2000 points potential. Nifty gave me 2000 points movement in a matter of 3 days. We discussed this in the PA XLT class. Okay. And obviously, same thing has happened over here also, but you have to be patient. अब आप मुझे कहोगे यार कि 2250 का कॉल है और 2288 चल रहा है, 30 रुपीज मिस हो गया, 40 रुपीज मिस हो गया, ऐसा नहीं चलता है. दिस इज अ PAI क्लास and this is investment. So you have to be open-minded. 1% here and there, 2% here and there would not make much of a difference. Ultimately, look at this where your company is and ultimately where your expectation should be. Okay, so you have to be broad-minded. But the point is, of course, all the parameters are set. Let's see the multiple time frame analysis. Weekly, monthly. Look at this. Even your Apollo Tires did the same thing. It bounced beautifully from weeklies and monthlies, obviously, and then it rocketed up. So yeah, we are having similar views. You can check it. You can check for your Balakrishna Industries also. We are having similar views, and I'm a little bit bullish as far as Ceat is concerned. So I wanted to touch this particular stock first, since our explanation was a little bit pending. तो टेक्निकली स्पीकिंग काफी अच्छा लग रहा है and we are bullish for this. And my first expectation or the target is probably we should be touching easily the new highs or the lifetime highs over here.
So guys, by combining our demand and supply strategy with a fundamental approach, we strive to provide comprehensive education to our students. For more information about our courses and workshops, please visit us at www.sherkhaneducation.com. Thank you for your attention. Do not forget to press the bell icon so that you do not miss any of our videos and subscribe to our channel. This is Shah signing off. Happy investing. This should not be treated as a recommendation. Please conduct your own analysis or consult a financial advisor before investing.